So, Steve, as we move on here, what are the symptoms? What symptoms would people see when they have corruption?
Oh gosh, there's a lot of different symptoms that people would see. I mean, sometimes people see it where they've just rebooted their SQL server and the database doesn't come back online. Other times we've seen it where they run a query and halfway through the result set, it hits a bad page and the query fails with some type of a message, usually about something related to IO or consistency. Sometimes, sometimes you don't even notice it until you do a check DB and it shows that there's something corrupt somewhere in that data file. It might be corrupt in some part of it or some table that you don't use very often that you might not even notice for a few months.
Yeah, and I think you and I have also seen where the customer doesn't even notice the corruption because they would only notice it if they hit a certain record. So maybe it's a payroll software, and it's only if you pulled that very specific payroll from 3 years ago you notice the corruption. Or you and I have dealt with multiple times electronic medical record software, and it's only if you access that specific document for that specific patient you see the corruption. But then the rest of the time, everything looks like it's fine when it really isn't. And I think the big topic that leads us into is CheckDB, and is CheckDB being run differently?